now. Alright, my mic should be on here. Okay. Hello, people. We're at the California, huh? So Walt Disney World Speedway is here to rise and shine here. Uh, yeah. This last time. Wait, did I say Calif? Huh. I'm
This
just gonna
is
keep it. I'm just gonna keep it as that.
this is in Florida, bro.
Okay. I think that's probably the worst thing. Okay. And yeah, anywho, we're here at Florida. I had to look at my
Bit
clock.
spawn.
Shut. Okay. Um, so we're here at Florida, around 100 laps in here. Last time, Laner actually got the win here, first time for ASR or SSR nonetheless. Um, and now we're here at Cup. Good thing is the spectate menu finally works here. Oh, you actually get to see a little bit of a peek here. Trophy is this, so somehow it has no stand. So someone has to carry it while it's just a one big piece of castle. Anyways, 9 cars are going to be here today. We'll get to see the starting lineup. So, with our old spectate menu here, until what the hell has happened. Anyways, um, you got row one here. We need a tow truck with the 9. Hold on. Row one here. Land another pole for him, along with Fadio as the runner up. Get row two as Jackson Laner here for row two. Row three, Aiden rounding the top 5, along with Wendigo here in 6. Row 4, Lego and Bip. And row 5 is Craig is being stuck with Lego here, which probably needs to be fixed. So, the only one thing is, we only gotta fix whatever's happening here at the 9. A lot of cars are running the same schemes as last time. Some others are racing the schemes that, actually, no. Last week was literally, football teams. Now you get, Aiden, I'm not giving you, fine. Alright, let's give me the idea. So here is Aiden trying to help out the 9. Both of them are Chevy teammates right now. They're trying to get Craig's car out of the 44 Lego. And he's trying to find some way to use the fly command here to help it work out. Worked out a little bit. And they'll be doing a pace lap, so Walt Disney World is gonna insert a pace lap for the 9 cars. Funny enough, Icy was also here at one point, but he wouldn't race because it wouldn't be much time to come in. So the 4 is just it's set somewhere. I don't know where it is. I'm pretty sure it's been carried back with the number 4 truck there. But everyone else here is doing pretty seems to be fine. Next week here will be at Darlington. A throwback week indeed. I could see oh. Wait, we really? Oh shoot. Hold on. Wait. We gotta insert we got a little command here. Um I'm telling the thing right now. We think we have a command here in here. Who is this? In Walt Disney? Mickey
Drivers,
Mouse?
here we go. Start your engines. Let's go.
And would you look at that? Yep, Mickey Mouse here is giving out to start the command here. What a good sight to see. Yeah. So one pace lap here for for Craig is here, just so he can hold on with. And we'll see him in pits at the moment, so we're going to hold in a pace lap. I need to put that as a yellow. So here it is. Your lineup here at the moment for this race. It's 9 cars, so the same 9 cars happened. And also you see the banking here has been changed. So you see the bit of grass here and a bit of a curve, and the problem goes with 2 SSR cars right off the bat. Not a great start to handle it. I think you have to slow down. The leaders might have to slow down, maybe, unless SR can try to come back. I don't know if it can. Nope, Lego's gonna hold on. Alright. Anywho, we're gonna start in with 100 laps here at the Walt Disney in the command, Mickey Mouse of Green Flag. And thank goodness I get to use this for once. Land doing pretty well here. Bit of smoke there in the back. Lots of drivers here that are still trying to fight for the playoffs right now. Land, your leader, is holding on with the first lap with his teammate Jax here, and also Aiden here coming in third. Holding on right at the back. Looking in the back here. There's Lego there in 8th, and Craig is back and down in 9th right now. Holding out hopefully just fine. There's Laner here, your Truck Series winner here, ran to 22 in trucks, who won here with a very good fight there with Fadio and seems to be CSP and also Benji there. A pretty good fight. Last 2 laps there is much beating and banging there, but we'll see if the 22 could try to sweep his way to possibly get the win here for Walt Disney. We'll see. As right now, Land's holding out a pretty strong position here by holding out in front for Walt Disney. Last season, or back at Roma, so for Walt Disney, you see that Lego here was qualifying in the back, and Land was also a part of it, along with some other drivers there. Aiden was also something for Bip here for the 43 when he used to be for Toyota. And during the last couple of laps, the Lego got in here to you see to have a good run before he ended up into much shambles. And oh, the 16 gets into the wall there. Now he has Bip with his hands, along with the 19 of Wendigo. Bit of smoke there from the 16, not really looking well there for the playoff driver here. Last week, Wendigo locked himself to the playoffs after another heartbreak there for the 44, who ran up in front and got a lot of overtimes. Was a really pretty messy race here. Oh, problems at the back! Aiden with the problem here, along with Bip. I don't think that worked here. 16 was in the problems with the 11. And that gets the 9 to come back to the field after running in the back for a while. First caution comes out here at lap 7. You can also see that the cameras, at least it came back with a spectate menu here. I could wish there would be.
Pits will be open next time. And stages are 25, 50, 100.
Set 25, 50, 100. Wow, 175 laps. Just kidding. It's around like 25, 25, 50. Don't worry. Oh. All right. I got word from Laner here that it's a bit of a misconnection with this. Pits will be open. Pits are open this time. Aiden going bit into the grass. Could be some drivers here that could take the pits here, and looks like the leader is holding on to take the pits. Aiden is going to stay out. And looks as though Bip has hit the pit wall. Coming in and wants to get in, so Aiden is going to be potentially your leader here with some old worn tires. As everyone else is going to pit. So you see some drivers here. Along with this, there's Lego and Wendigo. And looks as though it might not change. Looks like a little bit of a change here. Someday for ROCAR, they might implement to me a green flag, yellow flag little system here, so I can either possibly click on if the green flag and yellow flag comes in. So hopefully it should be a good sight to see in the future for ROCAR. As we're seeing most cars that came back, pretty sure one car is back there that's Bip, and looks to seem to be caught up. So it'll be green this time. There's a shot for Wendigo there. So there's your restart zone with the little blue line here. And here he goes. We're going to do the second restart here right now. And Aiden got a huge start. And it's a little bit of contact there in the back. Looks as though it seems like Lego has caught up with Jax. Wants to take in the fit spot, but I think Jax could hold it on with the side-by-side at the inside. Aiden and Land, both CFM and GFM, both working together, trying to get their way into the playoffs. And looks like Land wants to get the move here with a 16, and it goes way high to 16. Look at Jax there in the 1, got now into 4th. Canon Racing members are trying to help out each other. Lane are trying to use the outside, go into the inside here. Jax is trying to come out here with Wendigo here in the 19. Bit of problems there with Craigus, but no caution yet. .22 holding on from the 16, and looks like he'll clear him. And looks as though Jax could potentially be cleared by Wendigo here, potentially taking the 4th spot. Clean run so far. Looks like it seems to be stacking up still between some drivers. Jax wants to make a move on the inside. Wants to make all GFM and CFM members try to get up in front. Bits of problems and contact there a little bit with the Catamount Racing drivers. Looks like Lego's trying to help out Fadio. And Bib needs to try to get some help. Still spectating the 16 here. Pretty good shot here to see what's going on in the front and back. And, oh, the 60 gets spun out! He's gonna hold it with a whole 180, and it's still going to be no caution just yet. That could potentially be a bad block there. Look to be with its former affiliator for GFM, for Jax. Aiden now has to race with Craigus here in the back. And everybody's stacking up right now. Looks like the 48's still holding on in front. The 22 is there. It's about to be Still more to go. Bib hits the wall. A bit hard. It still carries on. And seems to be a problem here with Craig. Aiden gets shot back a lot of time. Look to be in contact with Craigus. So it sent him back a lot of time. Let's check him on fire. Oh, bit of problems there. Looks to be smoke out there from the 11 or the 9. It's single file right now. It's all clustered in right now. The 81 wants to make the move by the 48. Laner got shot back a bit. Fadio wants to hold on the outside. Can he try to get the inside? He shot's a bit high. Yeah, he overshooted. Yeah, he kind of overshot that. Now he's kind of stuck on the outside lane, but he could still get a shot here to gain possibly a few positions back. I don't think that's gonna happen. He's gonna hold the outside lane out to himself. He's gonna let all the drivers pass by. Here's a Wendigo here in 4th right now, getting the help by the 44 of Lego. And looks as though the 81 is trying to help out the... No! It's probably gonna not. It's gonna move the 44 out of the spot. And trading pain goes to these two drivers there as they're trying to catch up with the other 4 cars up front. And a bit of contact with teammates. 81 and 19 get it together a little bit. 44 seems to be in a safe spot here to race in the back, but he still has playoff contention at the moment. Along with other drivers there, they also look for playoff contention. Since Bip, Aiden, and Wendigo here already locked themselves in, clinched the playoff spot, we're going to see probably a new driver here to win here for Walt Disney. Looks like Land's holding up pretty well. It's going to be 6 to go. And a spin goes to Jax! It's a 2-car wreck. The 1 and the 9 and the 11 getting together. What happened there as the caution came out? And Jax getting into contact with the 11. 1 and the 11. Caution comes out. And looks like the field would squeeze him by once again from the back. And so problems there with 9 and 16, and problems with the 1. It looks to be some sort of a potentially a move there happened to the 11. 11 is hitting himself into the inside wall. Looks like the 1 is trying to come back along with the 11 to 16. Pits will be open this time for the drivers here. It's going to be around a few more to go. And looks as though the back is going to pit. Everyone else is going to stay out. Jax and Aiden will be pitting, so Craigus looks to be moved up a bit of spots. And apparently there's a bit of a confusion here that pit road is saying it's open. So Aiden and Jax would be the only cars to be pitting for this time. Looks like the 2 will be coming out now. They'll try to catch up with the crowd here. So we'll see them potentially with a green next time. So we'll potentially see a two lap shootout here for this race at Walt Disney. Land has been majorly leading the laps so far. Lanier's still behind his back bumper right now, but count on racing drivers. Fabio and Wendigo right now are still looking up forward to gain some points. So hope to see a green this time here for Land 48, who has been dominating stage 1 so far. Hope to see if we'll see if he gets the stage win here. As Land will come out here to get the third restart here. And here they go. Good start out there. Bit of problems there with, looks like the 19. He's kind of stacking up here in the back. Stacking up here in the back. Looks like the 16's in there to 1. The 11 here too. It's gonna lose a lot of time. But the white flag would wait. Oh, Craig is getting to the wall hard. There's still green with 1 to go here for stage 1. Land has a good shot here. Fadia wants to get the bottom, but can't get it. Lego has a good shot here to get the top 3 spot, but Wendigo is caught up to catch up to get in with Fadio's back. That is definitely out of context. And a bit of a punt. Not enough. Looks like SSR might have some good point stay here. And Land and contact made there, but still gonna hold on with Lego getting on with 3rd. SSR with good point stay so far, and Lego looks as though wants to block the Wendigo out here for a 3rd place spot, and kind of did it. Kind of did some way, but and look, seems yeah, everyone's caught up. So yeah, everyone's caught up. So pits will be open for the drivers here. So Land gets stage 1 in this race. Is his 2nd stage win, so we'll be tying up with the stage wins that Bip has. 2nd stage win this season. And looks as though they'll be pitting. SSR with a good point stay so far, so you know Laner and Lego needs some points in. Wendigo and Fadio still decent amount of points. Aiden is going to have an early out in pits. And Jax gets to a problem. He's gonna save it enough, and it's gonna be and it's a jumble thing going on here. I forgot the spectate menu. Can't really show much about pit road. So looks to seem like Lego has dropped a bunch of bit of spots. We'll be tying in with Jax and Wendigo over there, as Aiden would try to get the lead here for the next restart here. Aiden so far looks to be strategizing his own pit stop here for CFM, but Aiden will try to get on with stage 2 with the lead here in the restart. And Land gets bumped out almost, and looks to seem like there's a bit of a problems there going on the back. Lego was getting into the grass. Looks to be some problem there from the back. Kragus wants to fight with Bip here for trying to get that spot in. And the 44 is holding on with the 19. Looks as though the outside lane is trying to get the the most out of it. Aiden still on a pretty decent lead there, and he gets moved out by land. And Jax is coming in here. Jax coming here to play in Walt Disney. Aiden slide into the wall. And this leaves Jax. Almost looks to be in the lead. And looks as that he's going to take it in a 3-wide session going on here. 40, 22 to 81. Land trying to stay out of it. Lot of cars being scattered apart here. And bits of contact made here. The 9 gets spun out, but it's the only 1 car wreck. No caution just yet. As Aiden seems to be losing a bit of spots here. Looks as though he's trying to battle out with the 22. He just can't get the turns in a little bit right. He's really close there with the 22. He's trying to pass him. It's just back and forth over with these two at the moment. And looks like Jax right now holding on the lead is getting into some problems, and Fadia's gonna get the shot here as Jax hit the wall. He hit the wall coming in out of exit of turn 2, and looks like Fadia's gonna get the chance to get one. Catamount Racing going 1-2. Jax all or nothing, but looks like the 16 could help it. No, it might not. 16 is going to help out the 19 out. And a spin goes to Wendigo. He'll hold on safely. Yes, he's going to hold on. A lot of ruckus going on here with this pack. And as Fadio seems to be holding on to the lead, the stage ends at lap 50. Or it'll end at lap 51, I'd say. So there's a lot of time in their hands, and later gets spun around a whole 180, going down here from middle turns 1 and 2. And yeah, he went through a whole 180. I don't know if that was a bad block there, but from the driver, but looked to be like pretty much a bad block from. And I'm not sure if this was actually a bad block there. It could potentially be just a stack up from the back. As the caution comes out at lap 34, now at lap 35. And now Fadio has the position to be in the lead so far. See pits being open. We'll see any of the cars. Looks like Fadio is going to stay out. And oh, bit of switch up here with the 48-16. The 16 holding on with old worn tires so far. You know, if the spectate menu becomes a little bit of an issue here, if I don't see much, I might just cut out the spectate menu, sadly. Because looks to be, it's a lot of stuff that's kind of been missing here a little bit, but it's still functional. It's still functional. Just that it's kind of missing some fighting there coming into some of the few laps we've seen. The car and drivers are out of the pits are going to be trying to come back with the field. So it would be 13 to go if they come to the restart zone. And Fabio seems to have a pretty looks to be a pretty good contention here to potentially win the stage. Seems like all the drivers are coming back now, so we'll see what happens. Aiden, it would be a bit suspicious here with the all-born tires trying to survive his playoff spot in. Well, we'll see what happens. As Fabio is gonna try to hold on with the restart zone, and here they come. Good run there by Fabio. Land at a bad start. Contact there in the back. And Lego and Bick get it together. Craigus hits the inside wall. It was and little bits of contact there. I don't know if it's a big stack up coming to 1 and 2. What probably looked like it was a stack up there in the back, and they didn't even complete the full lap in, so we'll go take 2. So green this time to see the drivers going for take 2. I don't know if that was actually. I think that was actually Laner there with a bad start. There's 2 cars with yellow and well, mostly yellow. I think Laner was the one that had a bad start. And there was a stack up there in the back. And then Lego gets in contact with Bip, and Craigus gets to hit the inside wall. No handling up for him with his car. We'll see a take 2 happening here. As there's no and then there's no green this time. Aiden gets spun out, and we're going to have in with 10 to go. And these things don't usually happen that often. Sometimes people have to use chat now and then. They decide to kind of ruin the chances. To fall in the green flag. So this will be a take 2 here for Fabio. And then Wendigo here, Aiden holding on the line with some more tires, but we'll see if they can be manageable enough. Here comes another restart. Hopefully not another stack up here. And yep, Aiden gets spun out to the 180 after that. And I don't know what the problem is there. I mean, I could vouch because right now the 16 couldn't even turn. It would probably be stacked up with here the old tires. The 16 didn't really help out with the top 3. And they will go for take 3. So Aiden loses a lot of spots now. He's already dropped into last. So take 3 will happen. So Fadio seems to be holding on the lead with mostly the cautions that kind of happened there. We'll see the 81 holding on for take 3 in the restart zone. And we'll see what happens here. Another restart comes in so far, and Wendigo seems to have a bit of a problem here. Looks as though he's going to handle on pretty fine. Craig is way on the outside. The 81 holding on from the 19, and the 19's already locked the playoff spot, but I think pretty sure he wants to help out his teammate, last Countermount driver in the 81, to get himself into the playoffs. There's Jax. He's trying to fight for the playoffs too. It's the only car that hasn't gotten a win yet. And looks as though Biff is way high. Looks like he bounces off the wall a little bit there. And contact with Lego. Gets in together with Lego, but they still hold on. They're still stay straight. As no caution comes in just yet. Here comes Land there in the 48. Craig is trying his best to get in front of the 16. Yeah, Fadi is holding on it pretty well. With 5 to go, it's... Yeah, Jax, he's trying to fight the night. Oh, he moved the 19 out. One move from the 19 that gives the one the spot. Could Jax try to get the chance? And look at there, the 48 here is coming in as well. Maybe there could be a chance if teammates try to help out. Wendigo's trying to fight back with that 3rd spot, but there comes Land. And looks to hop out in the grass. Looks like the 9 to Kragus is coming in here too. And a spin goes to later. As we're going to keep it a green flag. Jax is holding on from Fadio. Look to be almost 2 to go. It's a little bit of a stack up here. It's like a stack up and scattered apart. It's like the stack. It's like Jenga. You kind of combine together, and then everything falls out like a house of cards. But yeah, Jax is holding on pretty well with Fadio. Fadio's way on his bumper. And a spin goes to Wendigo. Don't know how long it could still be. They're going to let them race back for stage 2. And there's contact there, probably in the back. They're still going to hold the green flag here. White flag for stage 2. It's really close out here with Jax right now. Craig is into the top 3. Look to be a pretty decent point stay for him. Looks like GFM might sweep most of it as Jax will hold on to get stage 2 over Fadio. So GFM gets to sweep the stages. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably do halfway if I want to see the. I might just do halfway then. I'm just going to see the old spectate menu works, and if not, then I might just go and have them be spectate menu, and half of them will be the old spectate. So hope to see that. Hope to see what works out or whatnot. Oh, the 44 and 11 apparently were in the wreck. And looked like the 44 and 11 saved it. I mean, they stayed straight coming into the there. We'll hope to see. And there's a problem there. I'm pretty sure it. And that's. It's really funny enough how kind of dumb these drivers are. Holy cow. I don't know if it's either lag. It potentially was lag. It was definitely lag. If not, then that was stupid. But Jax holds on for stage 2. So GFM. We'll see what happens here for the final stage, because everything is going to be all coming here. Oh. We'll hope to see pits being open. Craigus looks to be riding the wall a little bit. Looks like they'll try to catch up. Pits will be open now. We'll probably see we'll see everybody try to come in. Aiden finally comes in for once. Yeah, it looks like this all-worn tires have potentially been worn out. Although holding on with a 5th. It's not too shabby. We'll see what happens though. So Lan and Jax look to be getting some few stage points here. Jax, funny enough, looks to have some contention. Looks to be fine for contention here as of late. The GFM has been popping off. And they'll have a red, and looks to be a red flag by the officials to be a red flag here at Walt Disney. Now I'm not sure because I heard here but I did see that I want to hear that Mickey Mouse and Goofy thought they will try to perform it, but I think the problem malfunctioned. That is malfunctioned. So, looks like some drivers will hold up to be AFK as a red flag happens at lap 54. Overall, pretty decent run here for GFM so far. I mean, looks it seems that Land has overtaken most of the Catamount drivers there, and looks as though SSR was having good points stay there for stage 1. Stage 2 seems to have a bit of contact there, and then bit of back and forth here with Jax and Wendigo, and then he tries to fight for the lead with Fadio and holds on to get stage 2 with his other teammates here getting some points in. Pretty good run here by some GFM cars here. Now we're still in a red flag condition, so some drivers would be AFK so far. But yeah, either overall, some drivers have a pretty good point stay. It's just kind of left and right. I mean, SSR got good point stay stage 1 and Catamount, and then some others look to be, I think Fadio may have probably the most amount of points. I don't actually no. It's probably a mix-up with some drivers there. And also Kragus, who is running last in the playoff berth. He's still on the hunt to try to lock himself to the playoffs. He's running last so far, while Jax gets a stage win for himself. They're going to and there's smoke there for the 48. Bit of a smoke screen after Land tried to come out of his car. Yeah, Kragus seems to be building up a little bit. He finished 3rd, and I'm pretty sure in the from P3, so for stage 2. So he's gotten a bit of points here. It's not too much, but it's still eligible nonetheless. And it looks to be, I don't know if anyone else is still. I think Aiden's still AFK. They're still gonna hold the red flag until Aiden comes back. We see most drivers already, but we'll see if Aiden can catch up. So and there it is, Aiden. We don't know if most other cars are out right now. And they're gonna pull the yellow flag. So green will be this time. As all the cars were pitting, they're going to try to merge in back. Actually, no, it could be green. It could be green this time. So over here, everyone's caught up. Final stage will come underway here as Jax gets the restart. Pretty decent run here. Bip hits the wall down there. Aiden gets in collaborative with Lego. And they hold on. And that's going to be a false yellow. And that will be a false yellow. That was a save, but looked to be, there was still draft there. I thought it'd be a stack up. Looked like. As they'll go for take 2 for green this time. So take 2 is gonna happen for Jax here once again. Jax getting some good restarts so far. Looks though he's holding on up front. In front of Fadio here. Looks like Kragus is trying to battle out with Land right now. And seems as though, yeah, it looks like Laner's coming in too. Aiden's coming here as well. It's side by side between those two. Bits of contact there in the back. Kragus and Wendigo getting together. Jax still has Land on his side, so he could still have a chance to potentially make it. And Fadi is coming in really close out there. On the bumper. Toyota again versus Chevy. Up front. Aiden gets moved up back by Wendigo here in the 19, and a spin goes to Aiden! A one-car spin! He's pretty sure he can still get it strapped in, no caution yet. Playoff driver not doing pretty well there in the 16. Looks like Jax is holding up pretty well. Land trying to use the outside. I don't know if it's pretty much clear for him. It seems like 22 could get that third place spot. Could a 22 try to catch up and fight for the win again? Yesterday he won at Trucks. We'll see if he can try to get that sweep in. Because pretty sure every race so far, most of the race were just sweeps. The 22 trying to handle in. Trying to fight with the 81 and the 1, and the 1 gets into the wall! Here comes the 81! The 11 tries to race into the wall. And there's the 81 coming back to lead once again. The 22 is trying to hunt for the 81. It looks like the 1 is out of contention. Looks as though he's holding on the outside for a bit too long. And now make him drop a bit of spots. Here's Fadio here in first so far. Right into... Oh! What happened to Craig is here. Seems to save his steering wheel. Seems the steering wheel and his handling. I don't know if it's going to... Oh, no, it's not going to... No, that's definitely not. Yeah, Craig is with a bit of a handling problem there. And... that's not the few times that's happened. It's pretty looked to be a sensible call here for that caution, since Craig is not doing very well there. His handling wasn't doing good during the couple turns. Yeah, the 9, not really looking well for him, with a bunch of connection problems that's happened during the last couple of races has happened, and seems as though he's still already in last so far, and I don't know what's happened to him. I don't know if it's either because of this. I don't know if it's because of the handling. I don't know if it's because of the just the steering wheel just being a bit old. I don't know what. But it seems to be just running the bag most of the race. Probably due to some disconnection issues. Red flag waves, or red flag is still pulled out at lap 62 after the problem there with seems to be the handling for Kragus. So Fadia still holds the lead. Laner, then Land. Looks to be Wendigo, Jackson, Lego. What? I don't know if Bip is... I think Bip is still... I think Bip's still trying to hang on with the thing here. Most drivers are ready. We'll probably have to wait for Bip to come in once again. And also, I'm also in a pretty interesting outfit today, so looks to be a pretty different appearance for me. I'm into the race, so I guess we'll probably have to wait for 11 right now. So overall, good day for GFM. Looks to be pretty much fine. Catavan Racing and SSR have been kind of back and forth, a little bit back and forth. And CFM, who is still affiliates with GFM, seems to have a decent run here. And pits will be open this time. The yellow flag has been pulled out now, so we'll see what's gonna happen here. So pits will be open after problem there at Craig is. Hope to see his connection could come back. And oh, Fadio with the 1 second change, and here's Craig is there, trying to get up here for second. So a Kama racing driver and looks to be Craigus wants to stay out. Pretty interesting move here, as Craigus had a little bit of connection problems here in last, which throughout the caution. We'll see if it manages to hold on, hopefully okay, because all the cars are still pinning. And Laner's going to take it, and bit of battle here. Bip's gonna take it over Aiden, looks like. So not really much of a change here. Coming out pit road. Actually, no, Lego got up a spot over Jax. And apparently Aiden's a lap down. You don't usually see these so often. So the field catches up. We're gonna see. We might take a mini red flag once again. Some person should make those, like, what those mini red flags should be. Because at most there's a bit of a mini red flags that happen here. So Aiden is gonna try to get himself back. There he goes. And there he goes, coming back. Could be green this time then. And I'm not sure what's going on over there with the 11-16, since Bip got it over Aiden. And Fadio with the problem here. Don't know, there needs to be a red flag here, unless can try to come back. Looks like Fadio seems to come back right now. So luckily a green this time now. So, and Laner disconnected on another connection problem here. Once again, red flag up front. Laner was in third. I'm pretty sure in the lead out of pit road, and Laner just has a bit of a problem here. Coming from that, so it'll be green next time as they pass the restart zone. So we're gonna go green at lap 66. And Craig has moved back a little bit. Craig is in second. There you go. So everyone else should merge into it very well. So we'll see a green this time then. And 11 with the problem. Could he try to come back? playoff driver winning at the ROCAR 500. Looks to seem he would come back. Yes, he's gonna come back. So green this time here for Fadio. And here they come at lap 66. And Land just mowing in the grass. A 3 wide thing. Looks like Lego's getting the shot. They're holding on as a bit of a wreck there happened, but they still stay straight. 3 wide here coming into turns 3 and 4. Jax gets a good run. Aiden looks to be cleared on Lego. So far, Craig seems to have no issues here. His handling's good. His steering wheel's good. We're seeing a pretty good momentum here for the 9. Look at Jax here. Right here in 4th. Bip seems to have a lap down here. We're potentially gonna keep it green until a caution comes out. Bip's still on the lead lap, but we'll see if a caution can come out so Bip can get the free pass. Looks though Craig is trying to fight with laners so far. He is really close. No, he's not going to clear it. The 9 for GFM is going to be way on the outside. It's going to take a laner in the spot. And a spin goes to Wendigo. Gets it to 180. He's going to hold on. He's going to collaborate with his teammate Bip. He's a long way through for Fadio. Land and Laner might need to help out each other to catch the 81, but it'll be a battle there if they do catch up. Lap 69 will be over. It'll be lap 70 here for Fadio, as Fadio seems to be leading the most laps here so far. And looks like Land is going to try to come into play. Look at Jax here coming in 3rd. Jax in 3rd and Aiden looks to be 5th. It could be in 4th. Oh, bit of contact there in the back. Still up front. Here for... Oh, a spin goes to Aiden. And it's still going to be green. Still green. As Aiden has some words to say after that spin. Yeah, Aiden had some words to say from the... Pretty sure the car there, it was Lego that looked to be a bad block. And they're saving once again. Lego and Craig is getting together. Still a lot of laps to go. I mean, Land and Jax have caught up. So long as laners, so it's still gonna be a pretty decent fight here for first. And now any of these cars haven't even made it to the playoffs. They haven't even clinched it just yet. It was only Wendigo, Aiden, and Bip that already clinched it. By both Talladega Auto Club and even, oh goodness me, Watkins Glen. And funny enough, most of the playoff drivers are running below the top 5. And looks like Wendigo wants to make a move here by Craig. This is gonna be a battle for 5th. He's going to clinch the 5th spot. 81, Afadio still going here. 48. The 1 is trying to help the 48 out. GFM teammates. GFM team is trying to help out to fight with the 81 of Fadio here for Come Out Racing. They're right at the bumper, the 81, and looks like Land got the shot! Land's got the shot here along with Jax. Jackson's a good run here. And Fadio with a bit of loose, and he's going to be in past the 81. How about that for GFM? 81 had a look to be a bit loose there coming to turn 1, and then let the 48 the 1 try to come in. But the one thing is, Jax is below the cut line, while the 48's already the leader in points so far. But the playoffs, and the leader gets spun out. The 48 can still get drafted. No caution yet. It's been 3 spinouts during that time. We don't know how much he can consume much further. Looks bad. Seen Catabout Racing has now caught up. The 1 looks to be on the outside. He couldn't get that much help. Lego and Craig is working together, trying to get back into the pack. And Lego here, kind of joining the mix, running in 5th right now. Fadio and Wendigo right now have been holding the front for at least be most of the race. And so far, it's looks to be a time that happens. Never mind, Wendigo gets the move. Moves away there and looks as though can get the 4th spot as Jax is going to hold on. With the 19, here comes the 81. Coming closer to the 81 now. Still a lot of laps to go, and there's been lead changes back and forth. Looks to be lot of changes here. Looks like Land looks to be clear up front of Lego here. '81 holding on from the 1. It's just really close out here. Craig touches the wall. And it looks as though we'll be merging in with the 48 and the 44. Looks like Jax Hinney holding the lead so far. And he's going to get it above Fadio, but Laner has now got the shot. Laner all in it with 21 to go. And Fadio looks to be losing a bit of positions here, as Kragus will be coming into pits. So green flag pit stops are coming now. Oh boy, what's going on there with Bip? As he jumps out of the car, and looks like they seem to come back. He would still cruise through. And a spin almost goes from 22 into 48. Bit of contact here. And looks like Fadio and Land are trying to fight for 3rd. So far, Land has the better position here as he makes the move from Laner. And Fadio will come into pit. Kragus, oh boy, don't know if it happens again. Kragus is with the handling problems. And he is rising. Looks to be riding the wall there in the turns 1 and 2. Kragus with the problem here. And the 9. Once again. Don't know, it would be a stack up. I'm not sure it'd be a stack up here or much. And Kragus would take the lap back. Now, a lot of problems here. I want the 9. A lot of connection problems here. And some drivers there are also... Looks to be some drivers in pit road was also about to come in here. Already enough, some drivers already pitted. We're pretty sure during this, pits will be open and looks as though, yep, Nernito Fadio has already got into pit road. And Kragus will get that lap back. And Bip will come into pit road as well. We'll see if Kragus will get on pit road. If not, could be a chance he can hold on the podium spot for a little bit. All right, so yeah, Kragus unlapped himself, so he will go to the back. Looks like, funny enough, he would pass Bip. Is Bip in a problem? Okay, there's Bip right now. Yeah, Bip now has to catch up to the rest since Fadio here is already down the exit of turn 2. We need to let some drivers try to come back. Bip is still trying to come back with the pack, and right now it's a bit of a mini red flag here to see what position Aiden's in. And Bip in the pits again. The second time in a row. 2 times in two pits. So Bip has taken 2 pit stops and 1 caution so far. And let's see, Aiden has jumped out of his car. And he is not, looks to be not happy. Not happy with the 44. Playoff driver being, getting some words out to the 44, still racing for the playoffs. Don't think go green, yeah, we're not gonna go green here. As we're gonna let everyone try to come back. Already almost the end of the race at the moment. So Fadio came back in the lead after seems like the Jax was holding on the lead for most of the race. And we don't know what's going on here. Everybody's scattered apart in the back. And that wasn't seen to be intentional here for Aiden. We don't know if we can go for we might go for green here. We'll just go for a green. So Fabio is gonna hold on the green flag for this restart. That's nice. Need a call. Never mind. Great job on FS7 to have their own telephone there just to see what's going on. It was a scam call, so it didn't really much matter. So the 81 holding out pretty well right now. We don't know where Craig is at. Yeah, Craig is way far in the back. Seems to be hit the wall that was a bit sticking out. Don't know where that's from. Potentially from like turns 3 and 4. There's still a fight here with the 3 wide, almost an outside pass. And Aiden is going to overtake Wendigo here. Jack's overtaking Fabio. The Chevys are overtaking the Toyotas. Lego's still trying to make a move there by Wendigo. We're gonna let them race. As and Lego gets squirmy there as he drops back a few spots. Laner could be joining in the mix. Jax is trying to hold on after the clash that happened there at the Chicago. Coming in here at Walt Disney to try to secure his first win and his playoff spot. Here comes Fabio trying to make the move in under the curbs. And spins out the leader. The 81 and 1 spin out together, but they're gonna hold on as Aiden gets the lead. And that's 2 leaders that were fighting out pretty well, and they end up getting in together on the turn 1. Here's Land in a 48, trying to race his way to the playoffs. Here's the 22. 22 out here too. Coming here, Lego with a bit of a problem there, potentially lag. He's going to manage it. It's lost a lot of spots. And here comes Land once again. The Chevy against Chevy right now, but it's one playoff guy against a playoff guy that needs to lock himself in. Laner also in the mix. Wendigo here also locked in. But can still try it, but he can still get a second win. Looks to be the back is trying to help out each other. It's Jax, Bip, and Lego here. It looks to be Jax and Lego potentially. Bip going way high. And Land a bit high. He's going to handle it pretty well. Already 7 to go. Laner out here trying to block from Aiden. And a bit of turn here. They're gonna hold on. Aiden miscalculated from Laner. He's gonna drop a few spots in. And here comes Laner to join in the play. No caution yet. They're still gonna race back. Jax hits the wall. Coming to turns 1 and 2. It's single file here right now. And the caution can still wave. It's a bit of contact there in the back. More contact there. Coming to the exit of 4. Still staying straight. And more collisions happen. With some Chevys here. Aiden and Jax get it together. While Land is fresh with clean air, Laner has 2 Catamount drivers from his back that he has to fight with so far. And Wendigo with the bit of mishandling. And here comes Fadio to join in the mix, along with Jax. And Fadio with some lag. A lot of cars with some lag as there's still 4 to go. And a spin goes to later. He's going to hold on with it. Land has every single dream so far that he can potentially hold on to win and lock himself into playoffs. And a spin goes for Lego. A whole 180 happened, and that's going to throw the caution. Jackson, Lego getting together. Lego with the spins a 180. And that ruins Land's chances to get himself to the win. And seems as though his problems with and the spin goes from the 11 after seems to be a fight there at the 1 after a couple laps in. Kragus would be merged back in, or never mind, we'll guess the pits are being open. Then Kragus will try to come back. And looks like so pits are open this time, and right now, and looks as though some drivers were. Seems like most of them are actually not pitting, or don't know if it's miscalculation. So we're gonna wait for the drivers to come in, to come back. So we could go overtime. Don't actually no, probably not. We might just, and and we're not and that's Laner getting spun out, and that's not gonna help. Although the finish was rolled in, Land doesn't win at Walt Disney at the moment. Bib needs to potentially try to come back in front of Jax and behind Wendigo here. So we'll go overtime for ROCAR Racing. Land has the shot, but does he have a big of a shot here? Going overtime in ROCAR. And the max will be 3 overtime, so it's only overtime number 1. Fadio with a good run here. Either one of these two can lock themselves into playoffs. Land with a good run. Fadio leaves me a bit high. They're gonna keep it straight. And the white flag waves. 1 more to go. Can the 40 hold on? And into the curves he goes. The spin goes to the back. It's still going green. Fadio, what will he do? Can the last Catamount racer come in to win? And a Spin goes to land. It's a fight for the finish. A fight to the line. And Fabio not get it. Jax gets at the line. Jax first win and has locked us on the playoffs. But there's a review. There's gonna be a review going on after that finish. We'll see if this was intentional or whatnot, but Jax still holds on the lead. I will unmute the desktop thing so later can give the final words. It looked like Fabio got into the line, and Kragus seems though to second-hand it. I don't know if Fabio did cut the turn. We'll look back at the replay here, but Jax still holds on the win. But we'll see if there could be a win change here. We'll just see. As Jax goes in the middle of the pack, it was really close to the line. We're gonna see how that finish goes. As the last lap crash happened with one incident with Bip and the SSR drivers, then Land getting spun out, and then Fabio joining the mix, and then looks to be spun out by Kragus, but we don't know if any of these were intentional.
All right. After review, Jax is the winner. Any additional penalties will be discussed and will be announced either later tonight or further throughout the week. But the race is official, and Jax is your winner.
Jax gets to the playoffs in the Chevy. 2 Chevys and 2 Toyotas are taken in. Jax, after drought, gets himself the win, and the sweep is over. And look at Aiden in the 16, really happy here with the 1. And even Jax was our even as a commentator here yesterday, holds off the win. But penalties will be thrown out to some of the drivers here. Look to be some of the people up front. Land, it looks like, I'm pretty sure Land will not hear any penalties, but oh yeah, I forgot there's a barrier here, so hopefully Jax can be careful. Alright, Jax. Get yourself to victory lane. Hopefully you don't hit the barrier at all. Don't worry, Aiden's got your back. Alright, it's gonna help Jax here. It's gonna squeeze him by. Most drivers are already not coming in here. Bip is speeding his way. I'm gonna look back at the results here, but Jax, a long drought has finally been over. Winning year at Walt Disney. What a ride for the 1. Honestly, a good day for him. Really, really fun race there. Well, it seemed to be a messy race, but overall, it seemed to be a pretty good race. We'll have him a bit of an interview here. So, Jax, I'm gonna stand up here for a little bit. Alright, Jax. You know, it's FS7 the booth. You got yourself a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
So, you went from a commentator to getting the win, and then lock yourself to the playoffs. It's a dream come true, is it?
Oh yeah, it's cool. Jeez.
What'd you think, Jax? It's you got your teammates to help out. You had a battle there with Fabio, a battle with some of the teammates here, but they all raced well. What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I was just driving, honestly. I mean, I was just driving, but it's good to finally get a win and break through. I'm waiting on one. Finally got it here, so hopefully I can continue winning.
And you bring this one into victory lane as the number one position. How was that? How does it feel to be the number one in the number one position?
It feels great, man. It matches, you know.
It does match. Anyways, how about some little bit of fighting there with Fadio and some of your teammates there? What are you gonna say to some of the Kama racing drivers and some of your teammates that have helped you out or battled out?
I want to give just huge respect to Audio. He's really good. We've been battling all season mostly. But
Mm,
he's really good. He'll have a win coming soon.
yep.
And then my teammates, shout out to them too. They're helping me all race. Let's go.
Anyways, Jax, you are another driver that's locked yourself into the playoffs. Another new driver on the loose. Next week is Darlington, the throwback. What scheme are you gonna possibly throwing in, unless you don't want to ask? And what do you think of Darlington?
I can't say yet.
All right. I mean, what would you say though? What would you say about Darlington next week?
Yes. I'm excited. That's what I'll say.
I mean, Darlington's
Oh,
a hard. I
Darlington.
mean, Darlington's a hard track. I mean, Darlington's a bit of a hard track there. You got any thoughts?
I don't know. I'm just gonna enjoy this one right now before I think about next week. Jeez.
All right. Well, you got anything else to say to here until we move on to some of the other guys?
I don't know. You can move on.
All right. Well, thank you for your time and enjoy your win, Jax. And there he is. Jax the one gets to victory lane here at Walt Disney. How about that? As we're gonna run around here for a bit. Fadio got the interview first, so we'll give Fadio the chance to interview. So, Fadio, it's FS7. You guys have a copy.
I do.
So Fadio, a race that another one of those races that we were so close to. Although he had a good fight there with the one and some of the other GFN drivers. What are your thoughts during this last couple laps?
Mostly disappointed. I did everything I could do all day. To be fair with everybody, I made a special effort not to be running into anybody in the corners. And I really tried really hard. Even on the last lap, I saw Jax on my outside, and I knew if I cut that corner even the littlest bit to where I missed the apex on the center, I was going to be into Jax on the outside. I was going to be across the front of his car, and we were both going to the back, and everybody behind us was going up front. And I didn't want that to happen. And I tried really hard. I really did. But disappointment is the only thing I can really say. It was good racing. I'm proud for Jax. I'm glad that he got that because he really did deserve it. He's doing good all day. But I am disappointed that it wasn't me. And I don't know where I'm going to shuffle out. But I really hope it's somewhere where it is deserving.
We'll see. But next race here will be at Darlington. A bit of a throwback here, and I think Amy Fadi, you had some thoughts about what your scheme is, but you don't have to tell it. But what are your thoughts about Darlington? Because it's a hard track out there.
I've always been really comfortable with Darlington previously in other leagues. It's never really been an issue for me. I think it's a fun track. I've always enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, actually. I'm excited.
With that, I mean, you got anything else to say before we move on to land?
No, that's it. Just disappointed.
Well, thank you for your time, Fadio. I'll move on to land now. I hope to see you there soon. So, have a good time, man. As I'll just teleport land here. I don't think it's I don't think it's the great spot here. I think you're supposed to be somewhere else. But oh goodness. All right, land. As we're running here, you got a copy?
You saw me walking, so yes, I'm here.
All right. Well, didn't expect you to teleport here, but you had a.
I didn't. Okay.
Okay. Just sorry with Bip out of the way, but didn't mean to interrupt you, but just for the race, you had a shot. Your 48 car was pretty strong out there. You just I don't know, just a miscalculation going on there. But you got anything, any thoughts or anything about the race in the final laps?
Just not really sure what else I can do. Just 2 weeks in a row I've been wrecked by drivers from the same team on the last lap, and I'm trying to have patience with that team, but it's starting to run thin. Um, that's 2 weeks in a row I've been knocked out of a win while leading on the last lap. So it's tough, but thanks for Walt for coming on the car, and yeah, we had a good chance at repeating.
Hmm. And even so, your one GFM driver has got himself to victory lane. You got anything to say from your former teammate? Got his first win, locked himself to playoffs.
Yeah, my current teammate getting his first win and locking himself into the playoffs is always special. Congratulations to Jax. I wish I could have more emotion, but this one hurts like hell. So we're gonna pack up and go kick ass at Darlington.
Well, speaking of Darlington, you got anything? Any thoughts? You think GFM can rebuild itself?
I don't know anything we have to rebuild about. We've all been in contention of winning on the last laps. We just normally get taken out. So there's nothing to rebuild. It's just people driving like more carefully instead of carelessly.
Hmm. Well, it sucks, but well, it happens. You got anything? You got anything else before we move on to Aiden?
No, nothing.
Nothing. Well, hope you have a good time. Hope you have a nice week there, man. So, move on to Aiden now. So, good. Thank you for your time. All right. So, say that Aiden here, bit of an interview here, and it's actually a surprising shock here for the 16. So, Aiden, is FS9? You got a copy?
It is FS7 actually, but yes, I do.
Yeah, but top 3 for this race, and you didn't expect the top 3, didn't you?
No, I did not. Should I continue rambling?
Sure.
We were all over the board today. We led laps with strategy. We led laps with pace. I did a lot of mistakes, especially in the first stage, and uh, it's it's just I'm very happy with this result. I didn't race my best, but I feel like this was one of the most enjoyable races with, at least in terms of me, this year. Um, I'd like to give the field a shout out for racing, I'd say pretty fairly in the corners. There was not a whole lot of bumping and running, and I think I did not expect it from this league. So, uh, everyone did a good job in terms of that, and that is my third top 5 on the season. I finished first, fourth at Auto Club, and now third. So I'm happy. I got a smile on my face.
Hmm. So, I mean, you're happy with that, but next race, next week at Darlington, you got a bit of a It's a bit of a throwback week. You got anything to say with some schemes, or you got anything to say with the race and what you're up against?
I think Darlington last year I finished a lap down. So, I did get pushed through my pit box. So, that kind of sucked. But I think we were fast last year. We were fast. I don't know how, because I'm fucking. Oops. I'm freaking terrible at that track. And it's definitely one of my most uncomfortable tracks. But I expect to run there. I run fast there, and because I did so last year. I think it was last year. And yeah, and for my throwback scheme, it's childish. So that's the only hint you get.
Okay, so if any hits would be, so it's Aiden's throwback here will be childish. So write that down. What, Aiden? Do you got anything else to say before we end off this?
Shout out to Jax. I'm very, very happy with him winning. He absolutely deserved it. And I'm at least happy that I've gotten a little bit of laps led. Oh, and if Lego's still here, if you could post the laps led uh like leaderboard and post and pin it in the server, that would be nice. All right.
Well,
So shout out Jax.
well, there it is. A bit of a shout out here for Jax here. Well, thank you for your time. We're going to end it off here with a few. So, thank you.
Thank you.
So, anywho, we're going to have a comfortable spot to end it out on. Lot of beating and banging, I'd say. You know, at least it's not the race. At least it's not the race I expected to be. I expected to be, you know, much worse. But it's pretty excusable, you'd say. But you know, Jax gets the win here. There's gonna be a lot of consequences for some drivers that happen in the final laps. We'll see what happens here next week at Darlington. But you know, next week, well, next Friday actually, it's going to be pretty sure Darlington. I don't know if it's gonna be trucks at Darlington. Unless not, we'll have it. We'll take it a cup. But anywho, congrats to Jax. Another playoff berth has happened for Jax here. It's four playoff drivers now. So it's honestly cool to see 4 new drivers to come themselves to victory lane. So it's a pretty interesting sight. But some ups and downs, but it's manageable. Next week, yes, I did tell it's gonna be a bit of a repetitive thing, but Darlington, throwback seeds are going to be coming in by. So I'll be glad to see some of the, you know, throwbacks that's happened back some old NASCAR days. We'll explore this together pretty soon. So I'm time modified, and I hope to see you guys either Friday or Saturday. We don't sure, but thank you guys for joining, and you know, shouts to Jax.